Before Bob Marley, before reggae conquered the world, there was a voice that made Jamaica fall in love. A man whose rhythm slowed the island's heartbeat and gave birth to a brand new sound. His name was Alton Ellis, the Godfather of Rocksteady. He sang of heartbreak, unity, and resilience. His music didn't just entertain, it healed. From the ghetto streets of Kingston to the world's grandest stages, Alton Ellis became a legend whose story is written in every soulful note he ever sang. This is his journey, a story of rhythm and resistance, of love and legacy, the life of the man who taught the world how to rock steady. Alton Nehemiah Ellis was born on September 1, 1938, in the heart of Kingston, Jamaica, a post-colonial island still finding its identity, filled with rhythm, hardship, and hope. He grew up in a large working-class family in the community of Trenchtown, a place that would soon become the birthplace of Jamaican music legends. Music was everywhere, from church choirs to street dances, from sound systems echoing through the night to children beating rhythms on tin cans. At Boys Town School, Alton discovered his voice, a golden tone that could quiet crowds or move them to tears. Inspired by American greats like Sam Cooke and Ray Charles, he dreamed of someday bringing that same soul to Jamaica's sound. But before music came dance. Alton was known around Kingston for his moves, competing in local talent shows and street contests. Even before he sang a word, Alton's rhythm lived in his body. His humble beginnings taught him patience, humility, and strength, the very traits that would later define his music. In the late 1950s, Jamaica's music scene was exploding. Sound systems were the new heartbeat of the people, and young Alton wanted in. He teamed up with singer Eddie Perkins, forming the duo Alton and Eddie. Their song Muriel became an instant hit, marking his first taste of fame. Soon, his soulful voice became a regular fixture at studios run by the legendary producers Coxsone Dodd and Duke Reid. These were the pioneers shaping Jamaica's new sound, a fast, energetic rhythm called ska. But Alton wasn't just chasing hits, he was crafting emotion. Even his earliest songs carried messages of heartbreak, hope, and perseverance. In a world moving too fast, Alton Ellis was already slowing things down, preparing for something new. By the mid-1960s, the youth of Jamaica were restless. The ska beat felt too hurried, too chaotic for a country in transition. And so, in 1966, the rhythm began to change. Drummers slowed the tempo, bass lines deepened, the sound became smoother, more soulful, and at the center of it all stood Alton Ellis. His song Rocksteady gave the genre its name, and Jamaica its new heartbeat. In one breath, Alton Ellis transformed chaos into calm and created the sound of a generation. Through songs like Girl, I've Got a Date, Breaking Up, and I'm Still in Love, Alton defined love and loss in ways that every Jamaican could feel. His lyrics spoke truth, not just about romance, but about survival, struggle, and unity. The 1960s in Jamaica were turbulent: political violence, poverty, and social tension. Yet in that chaos, Alton's smooth voice offered comfort. He became the poet of peace, the man who turned pain into poetry. Behind the legend stood a gentleman, a father, a husband, a friend. Alton Ellis married Pearl Ellis, and together they raised a beautiful family, including his son Christopher Ellis, who would later carry his musical torch. Despite fame, Alton remained deeply humble. He was known for his kindness, soft-spoken nature, and deep respect for others. Family gatherings, Sunday dinners, and quiet evenings meant more to him than riches or awards. While others chased the spotlight, Alton cherished the simple light of home. His children remember him not as a star, but as a man who taught them love, discipline, and gratitude. The late 1960s and early 70s marked the golden era of Alton Ellis. Every song he touched turned to gold. Ain't That Loving You? La La Means I Love You, I'm Still in Love. Each one became a timeless classic. His voice carried both strength and sorrow, a unique blend that touched hearts across generations. He performed with the Flames, delivering harmonies that would echo across Jamaica's dance halls. His collaborations with rising stars and established icons cemented his place as a true pioneer. On stage, Alton was a vision of elegance. Tailored suits, radiant smile, microphone in hand, commanding the crowd with grace. Fans didn't just listen to Alton, they felt him. But behind every success story lies struggle. The Jamaican music industry was harsh. Royalty issues, piracy, and lack of credit often left artists empty-handed. In the 1970s, Alton made a bold move. He left Jamaica for London, seeking better opportunities and fair recognition. There, he built a new chapter of his life. He founded his own label, All Tone Records, and began producing both his own work and that of young artists inspired by his sound. Though far from home, his heart never left Jamaica. He carried the island's rhythm in his soul, and his music continued to echo its struggles and beauty. From Kingston to London, from New York to Tokyo, Alton Ellis became a global ambassador of Rocksteady. His concerts were electric yet intimate, filled with laughter, emotion, and nostalgia. He performed alongside icons like Ken Booth, Dennis Brown, and Gregory Isaacs. Crowds from all walks of life sang every word, proving that his music transcended borders. When Alton Ellis sang, the whole world moved in time with Jamaica's heartbeat. Even decades into his career, his energy never faded. For his unmatched contribution to music, Alton Ellis received Jamaica's Order of Distinction in 2004, one of the nation's highest honors. But to the people, he didn't need medals. He was already their hero, the man who gave them pride, soul, and identity. His songs influenced generations of artists, from lovers rock in the UK to reggae superstars around the world. UB40, Marcia Aitken, and even modern dancehall producers sampled his work, proving his influence remains timeless. Despite global fame, Alton Ellis lived simply. He was known for his humility, a quiet man who preferred peace over glamour. Between Jamaica and London, he lived a grounded life, enjoying gardening, family meals, and mentoring young musicians. His lifestyle reflected his philosophy: balance, love, and gratitude. Alton Ellis never measured wealth in money, but in love, legacy, and the joy of giving music to the world. Though not among the richest musicians, Alton's influence made him one of the most valuable. His estimated net worth at the time of his passing was modest, yet his musical worth was immeasurable. His songs are still played on radio stations worldwide, earning royalties that support his family and preserve his art. Today, his son Christopher Ellis carries that same soulful flame, performing his father's classics and new music in his honor. Through every note, Alton Ellis still lives. In his later years, Alton faced his greatest battle: cancer. Yet even through pain, he kept performing, singing his heart out until he could no longer stand. In October 2008, the world lost a legend. He passed away in London at the age of 70, leaving behind a legacy that time could never erase. The news sent shockwaves through Jamaica and beyond. Artists and fans around the world mourned, but they also celebrated, knowing his music would never die. Today, Alton Ellis's name stands tall among the greatest voices in Jamaican history. His influence flows through the veins of reggae, ska, lovers rock, and even hip-hop. Tribute concerts continue in his honor, and his songs are taught in music schools around the world, from Kingston to Tokyo, from London to Lagos. His rhythm still moves people's hearts. He didn't just create a sound, he created a feeling, and that feeling is eternal. From the narrow lanes of Kingston to the world's grandest stages, Alton Ellis proved that greatness begins with love. His message was simple: love each other, stay steady, and keep the rhythm alive. He gave Jamaica its soul, the world its groove, and humanity a song that never fades. So tonight, as the record spins and the rhythm slows, remember, the Godfather of Rocksteady still sings, and his voice will never stop echoing. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep reggae documentaries and true artist stories.